Hello, everyone. I'm here. It took me a while, but I'm here. It took me a while, but I'm here. I hope you are all well. I hope everyone is good. I appreciate all of you waiting patiently for me. It's really nice. I'm gonna see if this works. Okay. Oh, okay. That's great. Where is my timer at? Timer, where are you? Timer. Where are you? I just had you on a while ago. I think I might change the color for that, but let's see. Oh, dang, it's only a down. Wait, it's only an up. It's only an up. Oh, I can do this one. Count down. And I can do, oh, just this. Oh, it worked. Look at that. Oh, actually, wait, but I don't like that. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just do this. I think this is the best. Pause. Resume, reset. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. All right, we're gonna put that in the corner. I'm gonna change the color of it. Rapala, thank you so much for streaking on through. Congrats on your 7-stream streak, my friend. Appreciate you. Let's go see blup 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 if this is working. I think it's working. Actually, should I just go in a different way? Why am I going in this way? I should just go in this way. So we're going to do something a little different tonight, friends. A little different. Also, is my ASMR still on? I turned that off, right? Oh, I did not. Let me just, there we go. I was listening to ASMR, except that I wasn't because I didn't have my earbuds in, but I was looking at it. I was looking. Yeah, we're going to do something a little different tonight. So every time you sub, it will add 5 minutes to my timer. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Should be a fun time. Ooh, I like that. That feels very aquatic. So yeah, every time we get a sub or a new sub or a new member, we're gonna get 5 more minutes added to the timer. And if you gift a sub, I will write your name in the book. I have my little coloring book here. I'm really excited to be coloring with you guys. That's what we're gonna do. All right, I have the chat open over here. I have my YouTube chat. I have my Twitch. I can see everything. Hello, Joel. How's it going over on YouTube? What are people saying over here on Twitch? I see the Blue Muzzy in chat. I see Rapala in chat. I see Sai in chat. Y'all were patient because y'all were over on the OF stream earlier when we were watching What If. Y'all are patient. I appreciate it. Ah, yes. Looking at ASMR content. Equally satisfying. Yeah, I wanted to have my headphones on, but then I was wearing my big headphones before, and I kind of realized, like, I literally can't have them on with my crown Also, I feel like this crown, I maybe should lower it a bit. Just a bit. I don't know if it's gonna... Oh, that feels too low. Like, there. That feels perfect. Don't move, crown. Stay where you are. Yeah, I was just looking at it because thinking about how I wanted to listen to it. But now I'm going to put in my earbuds and maybe we'll put on some lo-fi very softly in the background. I don't know. Should we put on some lo-fi? Would that be nice? What do y'all think? I could put on some lo-fi girl and just put a little credit on the screen. How was the Aquaman movie? Got my fade. You just finished getting a fade? Like a haircut? This one. The Aquaman movie was a movie of all time. It certainly was something. I'll tell you that much. Oh. Oh, Rapala, thank you for the gift. I will do your name right in just a second, and I will add 5 minutes to the timer. Can I add that? Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for the gifted sub. So yeah, if you gift a sub, you get a name right, and you also get to still add the 5 minutes. So we're back up to an hour. All right. Okay, what are we doing? Down for some working tunes. Doing some 3D modeling, and I need some pleasant noises. Well, we can definitely do that for you, Blue Muzzy. Hopefully, Lo-Fi Girl, though, doesn't get me in trouble, because sometimes people like to be like, you can't stream this, even though you literally can stream this. I'm gonna do... Oh, they have the Christmas Lo-Fi, which is very tempting. But I think I will just do the hip-hop. Beats to study and relax to. Let's do that. I'll put it low so that it's not so wild. And you guys can let me know if you want it louder. And where's my lo-fi? There it is. Let me just move that. Or we'll put that, we'll leave it in the corner. Whoa. But I'm going to move my timer up then. Yeah, or we could do some Good Kid. That's another option, because I know Good Kid's music is copyright free. Do you guys want to do some Good Kid? Or do we want to do lo-fi? So I can, because I could also do that, and then I could just link to Good Kid. Do we want something more upbeat, or do we want something more like very chill? That's the question. What vibe do we want? Yeah. Alright, I better do this. I better get started doing what I'm doing. That's important. Actually, I'm just going to put it over here. That looks good. Timer, go back where you were. I liked you there. You were beautiful there. We were beautiful together. Yeah. 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 Aquaman was a movie. It was a thing. I watched it. Aquaman 2. It was fun. I would still recommend it to people. I don't know, though. Maybe I'm too easy to please. Maybe I'm too easy to please. Thank you for all the plugs, Rapala. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What's Good Kid? I'm down to try something new. Okay, let's do some Good Kid. Then if you don't know Good Kid, I will... Let me pull them up. Let me pull up my Spotify. Yeah, their whole library is copyright free. And I am friends with some folks in the band. My friend Nick is the lead singer of this band. They're local. They're a Toronto-based band, if y'all don't know them. I love them. And they're just a good time. Like, seriously. This is Good Kid. How long is this one? 1 hour. Perfect. Okay, let me give you guys a link to them on the screen here. So that you can, you know, check them, find them if you want. I would highly recommend checking them out. They are just a great time. Maybe I'll just give you a link to their website, actually. That's a really long link. Good Kid Band. And if I put them in here, Good Kid Official. That's their website. It has all the links you could ever want to everything. If you want to go check them out, I think they're headed to America for a tour. Sadly, I missed their last show. I usually go to like every show. So, well, not every show, but every show that's in Toronto. I don't follow them around. I got stuff to do. But if you're ever in Toronto and Good Kid is playing and you're at a show, I'm probably at that show. All right. Play. Where is... And hold on a second. Oh, wait, what? That is not what I wanted. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. Maybe like here. Actually, oh, this is their new stuff. Yeah, I haven't heard this yet from the start. Rapala, you're not feeling very upbeat? Well, we'll do a bit of Good Kid and then we'll switch to something different. An aggressive, uncomfortable vibe. There's no aggressive, uncomfortable vibe, unfortunately. I don't have that sound. But there, we'll do this. That sounds like a good background vibe. Amber Heard probably hurt the movie. I don't think Amber Heard hurt the movie. In terms of, like, watching the movie. In terms of it selling? Maybe. But I think people just weren't interested in seeing it. I don't know what the box office is doing, though. I haven't looked at it. Is it doing badly? Amanda is not a groupie for them. I'm not a groupie for them. Well, in Toronto, I guess I'm a groupie for them. I'm a friend. I definitely love Good Kid. Maybe sometimes I'm a groupie. Don't tell them I said that. Don't tell them. They can't know. I don't want their heads to get too big. No, when Amanda McKnight is their groupie. All right, let's start coloring some stuff. Awesome. All right, Rapala. Well, and like I said, we can always switch to some Lo-Fi Girl after, which I'm totally down to do. Yeah, it's just the cool thing of, like, they are cool in the sense that, like, if you use their music and then you get a DMCA, like, I can just send them a message and then they'll remove it, which is lovely. So helpful. All right, so today we are coloring... Oh. It's not what I intended to happen. Let me just see if I can fix that. Why are you like this? There it is. There we go. Okay, there we go. This is what we're coloring today. I want to say thank you to my friend Ruel and my new friend, his wife Michelle, for getting me this amazing coloring book. They gave it to me at PAX in honor of my birthday, which had just happened near the end of November, as I'm sure some of you know. So, yeah. We're going to color this today. I feel like it'll be really fun. Let me see. Tell me that you miss me and all around you. All right. All right. Let's do it. Let's get coloring. I'm excited. I'm excited for this book. All right. So I owe Rapala a name right first. Let's find a picture that we like. Oh, there's Jason Momoa with some dogs. This is nice. He's like, you know, kind of sailing. Or, what is that called? Like, paddleboarding? I haven't seen, wait, Jason Momoa in Stargate Atlantis? Really? I haven't seen that. Can you tell me? I colored it black. Yes, I colored the whole screen black. Danny, you were saying that. I gotta check out the McKnight. Momoa could be a great Hercules. I do like this one with his guitar. Ah, this one's super cute. I wonder if there's some with, like, flowers. I like coloring flowers. So far, I'm leaning to the one with the guitar. Did you miss you? Oh, I do like this. He's, like, writing a letter. A sexy letter. Oh, and he has a little heart mug. Oh, that's cute. I'll tell you why. Oh, maybe we'll do the bubble bath one. This one's pretty good. It's got flowers on his, like, little changing area. And there's little leaves. And all of these stones to color. I do like that. This is a good one. Da 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 da. While I've been out on my own, anxious when you call me on the phone. Oh! There he is with his flowers. This is perfect. This is what I want to color. I've been out on my own. You're about living life alone. Don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I get it together anyway. I need to just like... I don't know if this is gonna... I might just have to push it down with my hands. I mean, it'll do its thing eventually. All right, so we're gonna do a name right first. I need to pick what I want to color with. I have many supplies. Do we want to do pens or do we want to do pencil crayons? That's the question. Pens or pencil crayons? I also have highlighters that are really fun. I got a lot of stuff. I got gel pens. These are felt pens. I have smelly gel pens. I have a lot of Crayola pencil crayons. Pencil crayons? Both. Oh my gosh, craziness. Maybe we can incorporate some other stuff after. But yeah, for now, we will do pencil crayons. Hey, Gabriel. Hello over on YouTube. How are you doing? Not much. We're just coloring some Jason Momoa coloring book times. Listening to one of my favorite bands, Good Kid. And just chilling. Also, apparently, I just saw they posted the other day. Apparently, they had a song in Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, which I think is very exciting. I don't know what song it is, but I just saw they did a short the other day on YouTube. What do we want to start with? Do you have a preference for what color I write your name in, Rapala? Do you want to pick the first color? You're doing great, Gabriel. You're excited for Christmas. Me too. We only have a few days. 3 days. I have to do a lot of wrapping. Orange, please. Orange, I can do. I was actually just eyeing this orange. So, that's perfect. Should I write it? Should I write it on the picture or should I write it on the book? I kind of like writing it like around the picture here. It's like you guys help me. And then your name will be up here the whole time. F. Three. R. A. P. Hey Errol, how's it going? I hope you're having a good night. P. A. I like this song too. I don't know if I've heard this one. Is this also new? It is drifting. L and A. It's a little heart. I don't know. It doesn't translate as well. That's what it's supposed to be. Little orange heart. I did. It was at 6 o'clock. We watched Marvel What If Season 2 Episode 1. And it was really good, I gotta say. I was a big fan. It was pretty fun. Also, for those that are new, just so y'all know, if you are a new sub or if you're a new member, 5 minutes get added. Or if you gift a sub, and if you gift a sub, then I will also write your name. So any subs, sub or member, depending on what platform you're watching on, Twitch or YouTube, 5 minutes get added to our timer, and if you do a gifted sub, then I'll write your name. Thanks, Dante. You are not alone. Give it up. I'm wondering if I want to do, like, how complex I want to do this, because sometimes I like to, like, color flowers multiple colors, but I don't know if that's too much. It might be too much for this. They're not really divided up very clearly. So relaxing coloring. Will never let me go. Do, 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 do. Long. Yeah, that's good. I think we'll do like a little orange bouquet, actually. I'm feeling that. I feel like that would be really fun. We plan Yeah, Sai was there. Rapala was there. Just Rob was there. It was a good time. And if you are already on OF, then... what was I gonna say? If you're on the Discord, I'm trying to post when I'm like live and stuff. So if you missed it, and that's the issue, check that out for sure. How many oranges do I have? How many colors could I do? This is more like a skin tone color. Oh, there's like a light orange. And there's like a reddish. Is this like a reddish orange? Not really. What's this color? I can't see it because it broke. It's very dark. I think I might mix in some yellow. This feels right. Oh. Buying a cruise ticket to Atlantis. Yeah, you should come by. It's great. It's great. Gabriel is saying just watch some Christmas specials like the Static one and Brave and the Bolds. Oh, nice, nice. I haven't watched, well, I watched Merry Little Batman, which I'm going to do a review on. And I watched older Doctor Who Christmas specials. So there's that. Gold color, go hard. You want some gold in here? We can do some golds. I have like actual gold, like metallic. That might be good for the paper. Maybe that's actually, I think I have metallic pens, so maybe we'll mix in. But I also have metallic pencil crayons. Whoa. Let me grab my golds. Maybe we'll do the paper gold. Do I still have them or did I use them? Oh no, they're here. These are metallic. Well, I have a yellow. I have kind of like this color. Ooh, this is looking like it's had a moment. But I feel like it's a little bit more like brown or copper. Copper. What color is this? It's kind of goldish. Or there's this one. Oh yeah, I like that yellow more. Let's do that. Put that to the side. Okay. Whoa! Erica S., thank you so much for becoming a member. Oh, Uptown Duck, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Thank you. I'll add 5 minutes to our timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will write your name. Do you have a request for what color you'd like me to write your name? Let me know. What if Scott Pilgrim's band, Bob Bombs, had been a Midwest emo band? I mean, I would probably still love them. Midwest emo sounds like a good time. Magenta. It's a very specific color. I'm gonna pull what I think of when I think of magenta. And then you can tell me if this is a color that feels right to you. Surprise when. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think this is the most magenta. How do you feel about this color? When. Is this magenta enough for you? Do you want it to be darker? What color is this called? Oh, look at that. It's literally called magenta. Can you guys see that? Look at that. It literally is called magenta. Holy moly. Danny, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Cedric. I will write your name as well. Let me know what color you would like. And I will add 5 more minutes to the timer. when 2, 3, 4, 5. Prize when the tide comes again. Danny, thank you so much for the JJ laugh. Always good. All right, let's do Uptown Duck. UPTO W N D just too far. You left here between the scars. See the stars, this is a first-rate town, you know. See very far. Da na 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 na. This is one of my favorite songs. Okay, Uptown Duck. Little smiley face. Rapala is saying hydrate. First rate town, you know. And Danny says, I don't have a preference on color, but please write my name in the death note. Oh my gosh, no, I will not. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? We don't want to write your name in the death note. I am kidding, but just in case you have a death note, please do not. Good. I do not, but I wouldn't if I did. Rapala is saying posture check. Posture checked. No requests. Okay, I'm gonna write it in gold or yellow gel pen. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can see very far. Oh, or maybe not. Might run out. I can't tell if I'm writing. Am I writing? Oh my lord. My gel pens. I need new gel pens. They're running out. Yeah, sometimes they get like this. They get sticky. Oh. Alright, I guess we'll just go with gold. Be there, it falls apart. D A N N Y That's just a line, but it's gonna be a B. B E L falls apart. L Danny Bell. Woo. Da 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 da. And a little heart. Awesome. All right. Back to these roses. Danny says, since you are a gamer, I want to share a horrible, stupid thing I just said. Oh, please, please, please tell me about it. Write it in Papyrus, the Thinking Man's Comic Sans. Oh, man. I wish I knew how to write in either of those fonts, but I do not have that skill. If I become a letterer, maybe one day. Megas XL. Hello. Welcome, and thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. Thanks for streaking on by. I love my streakers in the chat. Y'all been streaking so much. I love that we get a streak together. You know what they say? Friends who streak together stay together. Gonna don't have an address, it's a matter of fact. I guess you tried to drop me a line where I signed out and I unsubscribed. Not online, but I'll be fine. Guess that I'll get by. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I guess this is more of a yellow. I thought this was an orange, but I mean, it's mango. So actually, I guess it is kind of orangey. I think mangoes are orange. Do you guys think mangoes are orange? My favorite Crayola color is Tickle Me Pink. Fun fact. No, tell me it's okay. Dropped right off the map. Falling every day. Tell me you know. Tell me it's okay. Anyway, da 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 da. You walking by, I guarantee some other guy. Not there, I'm always elsewhere. And I had it approved. You won't see it soon. What happens if I turn this light on? Is it too much light? Actually, I like it. I think it brightens it up. I think it makes us see better. It's okay. Anyway. Do 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 do. Do do. Should I put the timer on this screen too so you guys can see where the time is at? I feel like that might be a good idea. See that there's not much left to me. Real way to stifle a laugh. Caught me unaware. Couple of years, we ended up here. Where we lost. I'm gonna move the timer over. Is it okay that this is glowing? Does this bother you guys? I don't know. I don't know if it's bothersome. It keeps riding up. I'm gonna have to pull it down forever. It's because it's a little form-fitting. Okay, Danny, tell me your story here. Story time. My big, dumb, expensive, long-term hobby is fragrance collecting. And as a joke, I bought the Metal Gear Solid cologne as a joke. And I am saddened to say, it smells amazing. I love that. That's such a great story. Joel says, like the crown thing. Thank you. I also like the crown thing. I ordered it from this shop that's actually in Spain that custom made it. Darth Vinci 3D on Etsy. And I gotta say, they were also the nicest people. So sweet. Very impressed with them. Very, very good work. Danny says, my big, dumb, expensive, long-term hobby is fragrance collecting. Oh, sorry, I already read that part. So now if I ever wear it out and someone says, wow, that smells great, what is that? I have to say, oh, it's the Metal Gear Solid Shadow Moses cologne. Oh my gosh. Alright, Rapala, you agree. Mango is orange. It's actually nice. Wow. Well, that's like not a terrible problem to have though. At least it smells good and doesn't smell like awful. Actually, I don't know what would be better, because then if it smells bad, then you're not going to wear it. And if you were like, I bought this as a joke and I didn't really want to have to wear it, but now I'm definitely going to wear it. It's awkward. Uptown Duck over on YouTube is saying, no shame in wearing Shadow Moses. So there you go. Uptown Duck is here for you, Danny. Oh, right. I wanted to move the timer over. Let me just do that. Da 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 that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds. I'm gonna also copy over the credits so that you guys can see. Good kid on the other screen. Actually, yeah, I'll do it. Oh wait, I think I have it on the screen. Do I have it? I do. But I can't move it until I transition. I mean, you can't really see it, can you? So never mind. Never mind. Alright. You own 400 bottles of cologne, Danny? That's insane. That's crazy. That is a collection indeed. Wow. What's the best one that you have? One of them smells like Solid Snake. Is that a Metal Gear Solid character? I haven't played. Is that a Metal Gear character? I know Metal Gear, but... Uptown Duck is saying, I wish I could smell like Revolver Ocelot. What are these names? Uptown Duck shouting out the Jeff in chat. Everyone, if you are a member or a sub on YouTube or Twitch, let's get some Jeffs in the chat. Give me some Jeff plushies in the chat. This guy. Mera wants her Jeff. Even though this would be the best crossover. Mera and Jeff? I would read that comic. Jeff the Land Shark. Thanks, Joel. First light. Give it an honest try. I don't know. It looks like there's like gaps here, but I guess maybe that would be the paper behind? Like what goes here? Is this part of the yellow rose? I don't know. I'll color in what I know to be true. And then we'll go from there. It doesn't seem to be based on how these other ones are all structured. We make it alive. Like the one slow song that Good Kid has.
And even when you lost your hair to shame and so much gone, I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done. And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down, you held me up, you patched my bloody knees.
I quite like this. Very pretty.
And then when we were older, there were miles between. I conjured you an apparition to show you what we'd seen.
I think it's really great that Jeff has a very generic name. I agree. Uptown Duck is saying Solid Snake is literally the main character. Oh. Yeah. I mean, why doesn't Solid Snake have a cologne? What's up with that? It seems like a wasted opportunity there. Oh, wherever you go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go. Wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. Sweet. That's a nice little rose. Danny, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Danny, I'm gonna write your name again. You get a second name rating because you gifted again. And I'll add 5 minutes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up to 35. So, all right. I gotta catch up on some of the chat here. Danny says, I also wish I could smell like Revolver Ocelot. And to answer the question, I couldn't pick just one, but I could probably pick one from each season. My favorites are probably Guerlain L'Homme, Ideal, Cologne for summer, Dolce & Gabbana, The One Luminous Night for fall, by Killian Straight to Heaven for winter, and Ralph Lauren, Purple Label for spring. All-time favorite is Creed Aventus. Wow. I gotta check some of these scents out, man. I love a good scent, I gotta say. Danny, thank you so much for gifting to Alfredo-Matic as well. And welcome on in, Alfredo-Matic, back to the Fang Gang. Phlogiston is saying, I actually played the top-down version of Metal Gear on the NES when I was a kid. Nice. Uptown Duck is saying over on YouTube, Shadow Moses is the base you invade in the first Metal Gear Solid. Ah, I thought it was a character. But it's weird that the base has a scent and not the characters. Uptown Duck says, so you smell like a place instead of a specific person. Like most colognes. Although it is weird that we smell like people. I feel like places have more smells than people do. I mean, people have smells, but not like a cologne. I feel like a lot of the times when you smell a person, they just smell like sweaty. Or, you know, if they're wearing a scent, then they'll smell like that, I guess. My God, I hope you're falling apart. All right, Danny, let me write your name again. My God. We've got 3 roses colored so far. I'm very slow at coloring, friends. This is what I'm learning about myself. Do you have a preference of color, Danny, or shall I pick? Star dear, backwards in a rear view mirror. I'm gonna choose teal if you don't dislike that color. Faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, there's nothing yet. This time we'll go faster and faster. I'm assuming that this is a good color. Is it just teal? It is aqua green. Very appropriate for me to like this color as Mera. Da 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 da. DANN. Y. B. E. L. L. Danny Bell. I drew a little star. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Danny. Da, da, da. Faster and faster. This time my mind, we're not there yet. Chill, hello. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Merry Christmas. Hello. Merry Christmas to you as well, Chill Out. How you doing tonight? Nice to see you over in the YouTube chat. Hope you're having a good night. We're just hanging out, doing some coloring here. If you basically get a membership, or if you gift a membership to someone, that adds timer to the stream. That adds 5 minutes to the stream. And also if you gift, then I'll also write your name in the picture. Which is how other people have gotten their names written up there. We're listening to some Good Kid, local Toronto band that I'm a fan of. How's your headache doing, by the way, Rapala? Is it doing any better? How did the tea help? That we were talking about earlier on the OF stream. I'm very nervous to color in Jason Momoa's skin in this picture. I'm not very good at coloring in. At least we have skin tones in here, but like, I feel like I'm bad at coloring skin. Like the example on the front of the book, like look at this. This is like multiple colors combined. This person knows how to color. I'm just a little amateur. It did help, but then I started crying. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear about Smoothie. That's so sad. Yeah, crying will do that to you. I've been there. I've cried myself into headaches and migraines. That sucks. Well, try to drink lots of water, stay hydrated, and also, I'm so sorry though. That's so sad. Rapala, no. No. I'm also still going to do the cameo for you tonight, by the way. So that will be done as well after stream. I just don't have enough time in the day to do everything I want to do. It's a problem. You're watching Home Alone tonight? Nice. Nice chill out. That sounds fun. Thank you, chill out. Thank you for your support. I'm gonna do my best to color Jason Momoa's skin. I'll do my best. I'll do my best for Jason. Hello, Kitty. Hello. I hope you're doing okay. Nice to see you here. Rapala, thank you so much for gifting to Kitty. That will add 5 more minutes to our timer for the stream. And it will also mean that I will write your name again in the book. Do you have a preference for the color? Also, welcome back into the Fang Gang, Kitty. Happy to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Oh, they also have tearaway so that we could take the page out. That's nice. Yeah. Could I do Bry in blue? What do you think of this blue? What is this called? Sky blue. Do you like this, or do you want a deeper blue? Evil Webline, hello! Thank you so much for subscribing. That will add 5 more minutes to the timer. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, a hype train is close. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Y'all are the best. My fam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was saying earlier, anyone that gifts a sub as well gets their name written. Doing name rating for that. Aww. Everyone's just being sweet in chat. I love to see that. Y'all are so cute. I love it. I love it. People being sweet in the Twitch chat. That's what we love to see. What do you think of this blue? Is this a good blue for you, Rapala? Ah, yes. Sorry. Sorry, Evil Webline. Very evil. The most evil lady I knew. Killing them all with kindness. Thank you, Impaler. Thank you. Impaler the Monarch on YouTube says, cute outfit. Thank you. Yes, please. Okay. F. Three. R. A. Isn't always that low. Thought you'd like to know. P. A. This song always reminds me of like a Western. Day. L. Way. 2. There you go, Rapala. Isn't always that easy. Isn't always that slow. Oh, to go. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate it. Thank you. Christopher says, you look amazing in the Mera outfit, Amanda. Thank you so much. I really love this outfit, actually. I'm like a big fan. It's very comfortable. It is a little chilly, but I have a blanket on my lap, so I'm staying warm. Also, friends, if you did want to throw any bits or any subs, now is a great time. We have 20 more seconds left on the hype train if anyone does want to throw anything. But also, of course, as always, no pressure. No pressure. I just love all of you being here. It is a gift enough. To you. Always that easy. It wasn't always that slow. No, I just thought you'd like to know. I think this is part of the other rose, so. Thank you, Nightbot. How can you ever stand at all? I can't tell, actually. Is this part of this rose? Maybe it is part of the other one. Hope to everything you know. Did I try it? I swear I did. 1,000 times to let it lie, 1,000 times to let it lie. Swear I did, I try it, I swear I did. 1,000 times to let it lie, 1,000 times to let it lie. Is everyone ready for Christmas? For Merry Chrysler? We're almost there. Or does anyone celebrate anything else? Or does anyone not celebrate anything? Anti-holidays. That's cool too. I am ready, but I'm also not ready. Also, tomorrow we're going to be doing a baking stream, Uptown Duck and I. So if you want to come by and bake with us, I think I'm going to put the recipes that we're doing. I might put them on the Discord. Or the ingredients, at least. And that way, if you want to bake with us, you can. Sure, and I hope you'd off again. What would be better, the recipes or just the ingredients? Maybe the recipe links. What will the leaves be? That's a good question, Sheila. Do you have any suggestions for colors? You'll be there for that? Nice, Christopher. We will be on at around noon, maybe 1. Probably noon. No, 1 o'clock. I should sleep in. I'm gonna do more things after stream, so. You're not sure, Rapala, if you're ready? Rapala says, I'm not sure if I'm ready, truthfully. I hope so. I hope so, too. I mean, are we ever really ready? Not always. Daniel, hello! How's it going? Welcome on in. Nice to have you here. Dante, hi! So many great people in the chat tonight. Both on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm so blessed. I'm truly the most blessed queen of Atlantis. Alright, let's keep coloring. Chill Out Man says, I celebrate every day. Every day should be treated as a special day. You don't have to apologize for that, Chill Out. I agree. Impaler, thank you so much. Impaler says, I love it when you sing. Cool voice. Thank you. I love to sing. Singing was my first love. Before I ever wanted to be an actress, I loved music. I loved singing. And I still do. Even today. Even as the Queen of Atlantis. Slowly slipped away. Started to decay. But I'm still here. Lost everything, everything. Crumbling walls. So are they all. It's all that is left to me. Nobody knows. Ruel, hello. Yes, thank you so much for the coloring book. Thank you. Kevlar is redeeming a shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Little shimmy for you, Kevlar. Hope you enjoyed. Little shimmy. Ruel, yes, thank you so much for the coloring book. Also, if y'all are on Twitch and you do not follow my friend Ruel, what are you doing with your life? You should do it. I still have to read your doc that you sent me, but I'm gonna read that over the holiday break. Oh dang, my phone isn't here. I gotta get up to get it. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get my little blankie. So attractive. She's such a beautiful person. Look at her go. Just don't color Jason blue, please. Oh my gosh, I will not color him blue. I did say, though, I'm not very good at coloring skin tones, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try to do him right if we get there. We have 24 minutes left. As I said before, if you sub or gift a sub, it will add to the timer, and if you gift a sub, I will write your name in the book. Alright, now I'm signed in, and now I can do that. Shout out for Ruel. Ruel is amazing. Y'all should go follow him. We do Words on Wednesday. We're going to be coming back in the new year with that. It's going to be an even bigger and better show, and you're going to want to be there for it. Trust me. Trust me. Also, when I am, you know, when I'm not on and you're like, who should I watch on Twitch? You should go watch Ruel. Just awesome board game playthroughs. So, yeah. All right, what'd I miss? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? People being sweet to each other. Love to see that. Daniel says, "Aw, aw." I hope your phone conversation went well, Daniel. I don't think I missed anything else. Kevlar is asking how everyone is. Kevlar, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Ooh, I like this. I like the outro. This is like a whole like little like 8-bit like game soundtrack that they did for a game that they actually made. The Good Kid actually made called Ghost King's Revenge. You should check that out. If you like arcade style stuff. They love arcade style games. All right, Ruel, happy to have you here lurking and working with us. Appreciate you, my friend. Danny, what did you miss? I got up so that I could give a shout out to Ruel. Ruel was in chat. If you haven't followed Ruel, you should go do that. Other than that, not much. I'm gonna color more roses. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna continue coloring this rose. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Pencil crayon dancing. Oh, sorry. Yeah, what color should we do the leaves when we get there? Anyone have any ideas? I kind of want to do like blue and green leaves. What do you think? Like, kind of like teal vibes. This sounds like a boss fight. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, this is looking good. No wedding ring. Oh wait, this is not copyright free. That was the end of the playlist. Pretend you never heard that. Alright, should we go to some lo-fi? You guys want some lo-fi for a bit? Lo-fi girl? Or do we want more good kid? Now I ask you. I ask you this question. Tell me what you think. That's looking like a real pretty rose. Whoa! Uptown Zuck. Whoa! 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 You did not have to do that. You're a madman. You're a madman, and I just want you to know you're a madman. What the freaking heck? You did not have to do that. Who are you? Are you real? Are you a real person? I know you are because I know you, but are you? Because what the freaking heck? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Uptown Duck has just gifted 5 tier 1 subs, which will add a lot more minutes, friends. It's gonna add a lot more minutes. Daniel, the countdown clock is how much time we have left in the stream. Every time somebody subs or gifts a sub, It adds 5 minutes for every sub that is gifted. And if you gift, then I write your name in the book. As you can see some of the names around the edge here. Which I will write Uptown Duck's name again. Uptown Duck, thank you so much for gifting to Big Trip in 36. Jimmy nicknames. Deep Butt. Oh my gosh. Rythal and Blue Fun Guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh. Yes, yes. Lo-fi, says Rapala. Let's do lo-fi. I will switch. Oh, well, if people gift, we're going to add right now. We're going to add 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes with those 5 gifted subs. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we're back up to 40 minutes. Deep butt. Deep butt. Yeah, yeah. Chill over on YouTube is saying Uptown. And that is if people sub or if people become a member over on YouTube or gift a membership over on YouTube. There are 2 tiers on YouTube, and one of them is only like $1.99. So I'm just saying, $1.99 Canadian. So it's a bargain. So yes, that is what you can do. How about gifts a tip? Gifts a tip? I'll accept a tip. What do I want to say here? We'll say for 5 minutes. Hold on. Let me do some quick maths. Yeah, anything that's a $5 tip or more will add 5 minutes. Let's say. I'll put my tip jar up. Where's my little tips? Dono goal. Wait, cancel. Did I just end that? I think I was at 100 of 50? Is that what happened? Was that 100? Oh, not that. Yes. Wait, no, yes, that. Yes, that. And I will add it. $5 tip or there we go. Ha. Ha 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 ha. There we go. That is an official thing now. I'd added it to the place. Oh, I cracked my back. I actually don't need that up. Alright. Let's put on some lo-fi. Let's crank up the tunes. Well, let's not crank them up too much, but let's put on some lo-fi. I'm hungry, guys. I didn't eat dinner. That was foolish of me. But I have no one to blame but myself. Let's do some sleepy chill vibes, I think would be good. This feels right. This feels good. This feels good. Let me know if this is okay or if it's too quiet or too loud. I think this is like a good level. I'm going to change the notes here. Sure. Copy. Oh wait, let me just do it on the channel. And we'll change that over. Lo-fi. I'm just yelling it is what it, oh my gosh. You saw nothing. You did not see me misspell that. What are you talking about? I would never. Me? I would never. I don't know why it always wants to do that. I just want to do this. Boop. Huzzah! I need the tip thingy, or the snack thingy if you're hungry. The tip thingy is this thing. The snack thingy, I think everything I wanted is sadly closed. Alas. What are people saying on YouTube? Drewby, hello, good evening. Hello, hello. What are people talking about? Rapala's saying hydrate. Darkwing Duck, Scrooge McDuck, says Danny. Are y'all talking about ducks? There are a lot of ducks. There's Uptown Duck, that's one that I know. Ocelots have Minecraft and Metal Gear. That's about it, says Danny Bell. Oh, for representation? We're talking about animals in games? This is a very interesting chat. I like it. I like it. Talking about animals in games over on the Twitch chat, folks. All right, let's get back to doing some coloring. I know that's what you all came to see. My amazing coloring skills. Woo. Also, I need to write Uptown Duck's name. Uptown Duck, do you have a color for me that you would like? Do you want magenta again? Do you want something different? Yeah. I don't know. I could put pizza on there. I don't know if I want pizza. Honestly, I want salad, but it's just too late in the night for salad. So I might eat something after stream. So don't worry about me. I'll be good. I have noodles. I might make some noodles. Mahogany. Okay. Mahogany, he says. Which animal is the least represented in games? Anteaters. I don't see a lot of anteaters running around in games. Is there an anteater? Oh, is it this one? Or is it the other one on the other side? No, that's too late. Oh. This one might be too brown. Mahogany. It's a very specific color. It's very specific. Okay. Okay, stop, wait, stop that. These colors are not behaving themselves. Mahogany, mahogany. This one's too light. This one is just brown. I was thinking this one initially. Oh my gosh! The one I was initially looking at that I was like, no, but all the browns are on this side. Look what it's called. I started looking at that end. Mahogany! Not as impressive as my magenta because I didn't pull it first. But I just was like, I don't know if that's the right one. I second guessed myself. I should not have second guessed. I'm good at pulling Crayola colors. Mahogany it is. U P T O W N D. Oh, Daniel, thank you so much for the $20 tip. Nothing like a Friday night stream. Let's keep this going. Nice. That's another 25 minutes added for the whole donation. I almost said for every $5, but that would be insane. I'd be here forever. I do need to sleep at some point. I need to do dishes. The dishes situation is bad. Uptown Duck. UPTOWNDUCK. Uptown Duck. In mahogany. A couple little hearts for you there. Thank you. You did not have to do that. Madman. He's a madman. Feed the Mera. Yeah, I could put pizza. Pizza's probably still open. Should I put pizza? But I could also just make noodles after. Also, I feel like I rinsed with my mouthwash and then drank this, and now me drinking it tastes like mouthwash. Which is why I'm gonna finish it, so that it's done and I don't have to subject myself to that anymore. I could get myself some eggnog to sip. That's filling as well. Maybe I'll do that in a bit. Let me add to the timer. All right, I gotta count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 53 minutes on the clock. I feel very relaxed. Lo-Fi Girl is always relaxing me. Can I just say? Can I just say? Also, yeah, let me know if that volume is okay for the music. It's probably very faint, but I don't want it to be too loud. I want just a little bit of lo-fi. Just a little bit of lo-fi coming through. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. It's my Queen Mera voice. I think this is supposed to be orange. I don't know. Just feels right. If it feels right, color it. That's what we say. You know, that's how it goes. Nice. Aw, Rapala. What a lovely message. Rapala on Twitch says, "You are all truly beautiful humans and have helped me a lot tonight. Thank you. And the memory of Smoothie thanks you." Aw. I'm so glad we've helped. I hope your head is getting better. Sending you soothing vibes. I'm using my water magic to soothe your head. Should do a Mera ASMR stream. That feels like it would be an easy one. I could just play with water. You stopped crying. Good. Good. Now is the time for the headache to dissipate, which is what we like to hear. I'm still not sure what color this is supposed to be. It just really does feel like a gap. I mean, I guess I could make it the color of his shirt or like the cellophane. The wrap. Or I guess I could just make it like yellow and say that it's part of this rose, but I don't know if it actually is. Yeah, we're coloring this rose in. I picked one that was off to the side. It was staring at me. It felt right. And I thought, I'm gonna color you, little rose. I'm gonna color you so good, little rose. So I'm doing it. Coloring this little rose. It's so cute. I can't believe I only have like 3 more days left of my advent calendar, and then it's gonna be Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas. Guys, it's gonna be Christmas. I'm not ready. Okay, well this rose just doesn't even have a bottom. Is it behind the leaf? Is that the implication? There's no line. I think I'm just gonna have to fill in the gaps with rose colors. And we'll just call it what it is, you know? We'll just say that's a rose somewhere. I think that's the way I'm gonna just solve it. Time Roller, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? Welcome on in. The ad break is over now. Welcome back, everyone. That was on an ad break over on Twitch. What's up? What's up, Time Roller? How are you doing? Impaler says, adorable, very sweet sentiment. Soothing vibes. Yes, soothing vibes is what we could all use tonight. Yes, Impaler? That's how I feel about it. Oh, don't mind me. That was just my chair. I think this one should be gold. Over here. It feels right. If it feels right, it is right. That's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I know. Whoa. Chill streams are a good time roller. I agree. I love a chill stream. Where does this feel right? Here? But is this not this orange? Can't actually tell the difference between the two oranges. I'm gonna look really close. Don't mind me, I'm coming in. That's definitely the lighter orange. That's the lighter orange. So maybe like over here. Because I have this other orange, but I'm struggling to see the difference. And then there's the mango, which to me looks yellow, but technically we said mangoes are orange. So that's also orange. Oh, I'm feeling these vibes. I'm gonna sleep well. I can tell. I'm gonna have good sleeps tonight. I can just feel it in my bones. In my bones. I feel very zen. Like, what's happening with this rose? Where it doesn't end? Guess I'm just going to assume that it kind of keeps going. Kind of feels weird to color it that far, but we'll just assume it's a big rose. It's very long. In that case, I feel like I am going to color the rest of this mango. No, you know what? I'm going to wait till the end. I will wait to the end, and then if we have holes, we can fill those in at the end. I think that's the better way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not messing with it. I'm gonna get another Gatorade soon, I think. And some more water in a bit. Oh, yay. My agent just got my self-tape and she loved it. That's so good. So good, especially because one of my favorite takes that I really wanted to send, I accidentally deleted. So that was a bummer for me to find out that I had accidentally deleted that take. And then I was like, oh, I guess I'll use another one because I should probably send 2 takes, even though I don't know if one of these other ones is strong enough. But that's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad that she enjoyed it. I really hope that one day I blow up, not for me really, but just for the people around me, because my agent deserves like the world. I have the best agent, and I just want to make big money so that she can make big money. I don't really care about the money, but I feel like she deserves it. She works so hard. She's amazing. I mean, although I'm sure she's doing well. I'm not her only talent, but she's great. Time Roller is saying, I've seen peeps saying after Aquaman 2 they don't want a third and would prefer if Jason went on to play Lobo. Well, the good news is, Time Roller, that Aquaman 2 is the last one. They already confirmed that before it was released. So there'll be no third Aquaman. There's no plans for it. So that will be happening for people anyways. And I would say that I personally feel like they set it up to kind of be like that. I do think Jason Momoa is fun as Aquaman. I don't dislike his Aquaman, but I just think it's time for us to move on from these phases. From this phase for DC, you know? It's time for a change. Okay, Evil Webline, thank you so much for joining us. Evil Webline says, I adore you all. I have to get back to work. Bye. Have a good night. I hope your work evening is fantastic and that you have nothing but the best people that you deal with through your work times. Oh my gosh, Rapala, I'm definitely going to pay you when I blow up. 100%. Are you kidding me? That's one of the top things on my list. There's some people that I just want to pay them for being amazing, and you're definitely on that list as my mod. Paying mods is a dream. A dream I would like to one day achieve. Impaler the Monarch over on YouTube says, Amanda, you could color some of the odd, larger gaps between flowers. Whatever color you choose for the paper around the flower bouquet. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it could be the color of the paper. Here. That's true. We'll see. We'll see what feels right when we get there. I feel like the rose color might be better. It's just weird to have gaps in a bouquet, but I guess it does happen, like in real life. How realistic is this drawing? Where's the realism? So you're not wrong there. I have regrets. Oh well, too late. Too late to have regrets. Just keep coloring. Oh, something just happened there. My mic changed colors and then it went back. I think it's looking really pretty. Jason's got such a pretty bouquet of flowers for us. So nice of him to bring us flowers. I mean, he would bring me flowers if I were Mera, because I would be his wife. If they decided to cast me in the Aquaman movies, I would have accepted the role. Can confirm. It's like a dream of mine to play a mermaid. And Mera's pretty close. Except she got legs. But she swam like a fish. I don't regret that, actually. I think that looks really pretty. I have zero regrets about that. That was the right move. We did good. Daniel is saying, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I will do this. Marvel Man, hello. Thank you so much. I'm glad you love the cosplay. What's up? We're just doing some coloring. I have a timer going. When the time runs out, the stream will end. If you'd like to extend the timer, if you sub, if you become a member on YouTube. Oh, I should also say super chat. Super chat is a thing people can do. Super chat. If you send a $5 tip or super chat or 500 bits, that'll add 5 minutes. And if you gift a sub or gift a membership, then your name will get added to the book where I've been writing people's names. If you gift. As you can see, there's some names that are in the book from people that have gifted. And a stretch and a posture check. Okay. It's not showing up on your phone. The hydrate, I see it in my chat. So you're good. There's a stretch. Oh, that really... Oh, I felt that all the way down my back. Ooh, I'm doing yoga tomorrow, friends. I'm getting back on the yoga game. It's happening. Posture check. And now I need to get more beverages because I gotta hydrate. So I'll be back in just a second. Oh, that is weird. Oh, that is weird. So, friends, I got peppermint eggnog. And it is weird. It is weird. I think I like it, though. But it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Impaler says, I'm half Pacific Islander, so I think it's cool Jason played both Conan and Aquaman. I think that's pretty cool, too. It's pretty cool representation for Conan and Aquaman. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I like Jason Momoa. I don't think he's necessarily the issue with Aquaman. There's some issues, though. I will admit. How weird are we talking? It's very minty. It's very minty. Yes. But it's like a good weird. It's like a good weird. Like I'm kind of getting, like I feel like I'm gonna be addicted to it. Like I might prefer it. It's a regular eggnog when I'm done. Alright. Continuing on with the roses here. This one could be mango. So pretty. I love our little orange bouquet. It just feels so right. It feels so right to me. Did you know that orange is a color that makes people hungry? Is anyone getting hungry looking at these flowers? I didn't know that, but apparently it's associated with like being hungry. Maybe that's why I was also thinking of food and being hungry, because I was coloring. It happened to me. Oh my gosh. Just realizing. I am the hunger. Making me want Whataburger. What's Whataburger? Daniel is saying, I picked up a half gallons of eggnog today, and when I got home, one of them was skim milk. Oh no, I'm so sorry for you. Skim milk. Eggnog. Yeah, that does not sound good. I don't like skim milk in general, so I can't imagine. Just coloring in between the lines here. Very delicate going around this leaf. I don't know if this was a mistake coloring this rose this color. Actually, but happy little accidents, as my friend Bob Ross would say. There's no such thing as a mistake, it's just a happy little accident. We turn it into something beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. One of my good friends, Jen, got me a lovely Christmas present, which I really love. It's like a little yellow purse, and she got me a little Hermione figure. It's so cute. But then, do you know what she got Uptown Duck? a Bob Ross mug that when you pour hot water into it, it goes from being like a black, just empty mug with Bob Ross on it to a painting. A Bob Ross painting. It's beautiful. And I'm like, man, I want a Bob Ross mug. That's so cool. I love my gift too. So Jen, if you're watching this, not to snub my gift, but I was like, man, that's a cool gift. Because we were all hanging out and Duck and I put on some Bob Ross and Jen was watching it with us. So we like to chill and watch Bob Ross. I think that's the paper. I don't think that's the rose. Time Roller says, Texas fast food chain. The feel Whataburger is like Cali likes In-N-Out. Oh, I love In-N-Out. In-N-Out is very good. So, if it's that level, sounds amazing. Thank you, Rapala. Rapala says, you're beautiful. Daniel says, I just grabbed the wrong thing, distracted by my best friend. She's a nightmare, but I love her. I love that, Daniel. That's awesome. Daniel says, I'm not big on Momoa's Aquaman. I'm a traditionalist. I want Arthur to look like he did in Super Friends. That's fair. That's all right. I'm sorry that, you know, he's not the kind of Aquaman that you were hoping for, but, you know, maybe we'll get a new Aquaman in the DCU, and maybe he'll be more as you envision from the classic sort of look. I think Jason Momoa as Lobo is going to be amazing if that's what's happening. I don't know if that's been confirmed. I just know he said he got like he's very happy with the new direction and he's going to be a part of it. So yeah. Impaler the Monarch says, Jason deserves credit. He made Aquaman rebound to awesome from being the butt of jokes on Robot Chicken skits. Lol. This is true. He did make Aquaman very cool because Jason Momoa is a super cool dude. You can tell. You can tell. And I really love that he really does seem to have a passion for like ocean conservation as well. Super awesome to see in an Aquaman. Aran is saying, hey Amanda, I just want to say, love your work on Top 10 Nerd. All that. Also love the Mera cosplay. Definitely suits you. Also, tomorrow is my birthday. Oh my gosh. There's an ad, so you might not be here right now, Aran. So I'm going to say happy birthday. I'm also going to type it in the chats, and I'll say it again when you get back if you were pulled away by the ad break. But yes. Happy birthday! Daniel says, yeah, he'll be great as Lobo. I loved him as Conan. Yeah, I think he's going to be a really, really good Lobo. Oh, sorry. The ad starts in like 2 minutes. Oh, we have so much time. Oh, so happy birthday, Ran. Thought there was an ad break on Twitch, but there is not. You are safe. You are so welcome, and thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you enjoy my work on Top 10 Nerd. I love making nerd videos. It is a fun time. I love doing my own content too. Also a fun time, really. It's a win-win. If I get to do something nerdy and hang out with people, I'm very happy. All right, what do I want to be yellow? I think maybe we go up here. Maybe over here. Yeah, this feels correct. What ad, says Rapala. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for gifting to Ren. Thank you. Thank you, Rapala, for gifting a sub. Let me add 5 more minutes to the timer for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bumping us back up to almost 30 minutes. And what color would you like for your name right, Rapala? I'll write another name for you around the border. Oh, that's cute, Aran. Well, that's nice to hear. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know why people have a crush on me. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. So unfortunately, I'm no help. Probably because I'm ridiculous. That could be it. Yeah, I'm pretty ridiculous. So if you're into ridiculous humans, kind of me. Could you have gold? Yes, yes. Let me get my gold. I'm just going to finish this rose, and then I'll do it for you right after that, just so I don't forget what I'm doing. Because knowing me, I would. But I'll grab gold for you, and I will write your name in gold in the book, Rapala. Thank you so much again for the gifted sub. And welcome on into the Fang Gang, Aran. If you are with us, please feel free to say thank you to Rapala if you'd like, for saving you from the ads. You will now get to enjoy my stream ad-free. And you also get emotes. You get to be part of our cool little Fang Gang community. Also, happy birthday. What a nice thing to do for someone's birthday. Gift them a sub. That's so nice. I love it. Very, very pretty. Very pretty rose. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, like, see, like, this feels like a really big gap, too. What color is that supposed to be? Maybe we'll have to color in the paper. I don't know. Might have to be that color. All right, let me grab a gold from here for you, for you, Rapala. I feel you. So many of my crushes in life have been somewhat unpredictable, so. Although I will say there are definitely things that I feel like voice is a big thing for me. When I hear someone's voice, I don't know, some voices I just hear them and I'm like, my ears perk up. I think I have a gold in here. I know I have metallic ones. Oh no, that is a skin tone. What is this? This is metallic copper. Not what we want. Is this gold? That's brown. Oh, wait. No, this one. Is this gold? This is gold for sure. This is gold, 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 gold. Very gold. The most gold I've ever seen in my life. Gold. Speaking of voice, ignore mine in the Discord video I posted. Oh, you posted a Discord video? Nice! I'm so excited to check it out. What? I'm sure your voice is great. Don't hate on your voice. Love your voice. Your voice is beautiful. It's an instrument. Rose gold. I don't have a rose gold one, but I do have a gold one. I think I have a copper, which is kind of like a rose gold, I think. F. Oh, wait. I messed that up. It's alright. I didn't mess it up. It's just a really cool 3. It's kind of sideways. Yeah. That's how I do 3s. 3's a little drunk, but it's still good. R. A got too confident. I thought I didn't have to think when I write. But guess what? You do. You do have to think when you write, Amanda. A. P. A. L. A. And here, I'm gonna put a little shooting star for you. It's not the best shooting star, but I did my best. There it is. Yeah. Thank you, Rapala, for the gifted sub. I do love that gold. It's so pretty. Just Rob, you have 2 Discord accounts. Wow. Whoa. What is your other Discord account? You'll have to let us know. We can add them both to the OF chat if you want on Discord. Also, speaking of the Discord, gonna share that in chat with people. If Nightbot will allow. It does allow. Amazing. If people want to join the Discord, there are channels for every platform. It lets you know when I have a new video. We have some really cool chats about video games, Magic the Gathering, Mortal Kombat. It's just a good time. Impaler is saying, Amanda, people crush on you because you have a cool voice, seem kind and laid back. Plus, you're fine, pretty. You look like Jean, MJ, Queen Mera. Yeah. I mean, if you say so, Impaler. I've never thought of myself as pretty, to be honest. But over time, I have come to see why some people feel that way. And love myself and see myself as a beautiful person. But, yo, it's so weird. I was talking to my mom about this today, and I was just saying, like, that is so weird, but it's so good. And I was just talking about how, like, I guess just being a person that sometimes I post, like sexy pictures on the internet, and that's a thing that I like to do because it makes me feel good about myself and my body, and I think it's fun. I have fun doing it, so that's me. There'll be people that think, like, I don't therefore think or work hard or do anything. And I was like, Mom, it's so weird because when I was younger, I would have never guessed that I'd be like the pretty girl in people's minds. And now people will be like, doesn't do anything, just a pretty girl. And I'm like, the opposite of my entire life. When I was younger, I mean, I still am like such a bookworm, such a like nerd since day one, and such a person that was more into intellect and reading. So it is a very weird thing to hear people say that and think about like my life journey to this point. But also goes to show you, like, you don't have to do one or the other. It's not like you either read books or you be pretty girl. Like, you can do both of those things. Why not? You can love yourself and also read books. Fun fact. In fact, you should do both of those things. Love yourself and also read books. Because it's good for you. Both of those things are good for you. Joel, why are you sighing? Oh no, Joel. Sigh emojis. Is that sigh like as in like sympathy sigh of like, ugh, people. Oh my gosh. Yes, Rapala is my mod. Rapala does work for me. Sadly, not for funds at this time, but one day. One day. I know, Rob, but you know, I was never a model. I wasn't a model until I was a young adult. And I never would have thought that I'd be a model. I had friends that were models when I grew up, like when I was a teenager. And I was like, I'll never be a model. Like, I don't have the measurements. I don't have the look. I have crooked teeth. I have, my ears stick out. Like, this right now actually bothers me. I hate when my ears stick out, but I'm trying to love my ears more. So I'm letting them stick out when they stick out. And I'm just saying, you're beautiful the way you are, ears. Not judge them. Yes. Yes, Rapala does help run the Discord and is a good friend of mine. For 30 years you thought you were ugly? That's terrible, Just Rob. But I'm glad that you came to a place where hopefully you know, started to love yourself. It takes time, you know? It's a process, really. Rapala, you're a beautiful person. Don't disparage yourself. No negative talking about yourself. I won't allow it. You are a beautiful person. Trust me. I was in the oh, wowzers. Thank you so much for the follow. Gustavo Amiga. Thank you. Yes, I was in the, which one was that? Which commercial are you talking about? Michael's? The Michael's commercial? I've been in a few commercials. I think like about 8 commercials. Somewhere around there. Joel is asking me on YouTube, did you graduate school? I did. Yes, I graduated all schooling. I went to college. I graduated with honors, top of my class. And I loved school. I had a good time in school. I did not like evaluations, but not because I didn't do well. I evaluated quite well in school, but I just felt like it wasn't very fair because I feel like evaluations are so, like, this is how we're going to grade you, and it's not really, like, there are a lot of people that are smart but don't grade well, and I saw that in school and thought it was unfair. And I still think that today. Daniel says, Red, you're real familiar with my adoration of strong women. For me, that's where your sexiness is. Your strength and personality. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate that. That is quite a compliment. Thank you. I do my best to be strong. I'm not always successful, but I try. Oh, Rapala. Okay, everyone stop saying nice things about me. I'm gonna color some roses. Y'all are being too nice. I don't deserve this. Process? Process? Is that what you want me to say? Process? Is that how they say it in America? Actually, I don't know if that's how we say process or process. I say things very weird, so you can't actually judge the way I say things as a Canadian accent. Because there are things that I say that other Canadians are like, no one says it like that, Amanda. I say some things in a British way, but I don't have a British accent. So I'll do the British pronunciation, but just without an accent. Because I watched a lot of British TV growing up. So I think that affected me. Yes, that was Michael's, Just Rob. That was the Michael's commercial. I never thought I'd be in a clothing ad, but they loved me. They were like, she's the one. We want her in the clothing ad. I was like, cool. That was actually a really fun shoot, too. And everyone on that set was so nice. Everyone was so fun. And it was crazy. We shot it overnight at a grocery store, so really late into the night. And it was so cool how they did all the lights in the aisle. Man, that crew. They worked hard. Rapala says, you've helped me be strong. At times I truly didn't believe I could be. Oh, that warms my heart so much, Rapala. I'm so glad to hear that. Impaler the Monarch says, Amanda, I love your cute elf ears. I have big ears too, but I'm told I'm handsome. Own the ears? I like this. I like this. Yes, Impaler. I will take your word for it. And yeah, having big ears isn't bad. Like, people can be cute with big ears. I don't know. I don't think it's an issue on other people. It just bothers me on me. I don't like how they stick out. It's also because I took the top of my hair and swooped it back so that it wasn't sticking out, because I have, like, the front of my hair is cut shorter. Impaler says as well, also, I think there has to be different types of pretty bookworm girls. Of the pretty bookworm girls have allure tour. Have allure too. Yes, different types of pretty. Yes, I agree with you. Beauty is not one thing. And people that think that are, I think, somewhat self-indulgent, because they think whatever they think is beautiful is what everyone else thinks, which is just not true. Just Rob says, when I saw you on Top 10, I thought you were doing an MJ cosplay. Sometimes I am, but not always. Just me as I am. Daniel, yeah, that's me. Stop it. Stop talking about me. Okay, I'm gonna color roses. Just Rob says, I'm a voice actor. I am working on studying accents. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't study me. Gosh, my accent. I mean, maybe study me. I have a very unique accent, but I wouldn't say that it is entirely Toronto, or Toronto, as we say here. Toronto. So people actually say Toronto in this. There we go. I did it. Toronto. Toronto. Not Toronto. Although sometimes I do that as well. Yeah, because I feel like my accent's kind of all over the place. It's kind of a mess. Actually, when I was on the Marshall set, the director was asking me where I was from. He thought I was maybe from New York because of the way I sound. I've had people guess that I'm from California. I've had people usually guess everywhere else before Canada when I speak. And then when I say sorry or sorry, as we say it, in America, you say sorry. They say to me that oh, yes, yeah, of course. No, I always knew you were Canadian because of how you say that. I'm like, it's interesting because you haven't brought that up until after I told you, and then I said it. Probably said it to you before, because I do apologize a lot. That is very Canadian, I will say. But people don't usually guess it until after I've said it, and then they pretend it was always very obvious. And a lot of people on the internet just assume I'm American, so. Did everyone here know I was Canadian? Is there anyone that's in chat right now that thought I was American? Was it Michael's or Marshall's? It was Michael's, I think. Or wait. No, it was Marshall's. You're right. I'm thinking of Michael's. I'm thinking of the craft store. You're right. Marshall's. 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 It was a few years ago. Sorry, my brain is scrambled. Oh, you figured Canada as soon as you heard me say out? Because we liquidate the U slightly. Out. Out. We don't say out, but we say out. Yeah. As opposed to out, I guess. Is that how you guys say it in America? Out? You just don't put a U in it. I'm going to go out. Shorter. The liquidated U comes from the days when we were a British colony. Because the British liquidate their U's. Ralph says, I knew. I knew. You knew I was Canadian? Nice. Yeah, there is an astounding amount of people on the internet that just assume I'm American. Assume. There I go again with my use. Assume. When I'm not thinking about it, I say out. Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that, but if you say so, Daniel, if you say so, you'll have to find a clip. Clip it when I do it. Clip it for me in the Twitch chat. I don't say oot. Oot and a boot. People used to say to me, American friends would get me to say about, and they'd say, no, why are you not saying it the way you do? And I'm like, oh, you mean a boot? I'm like, we don't say a boot in Toronto. We're right by New York. We basically sound like New York State. Very similar sounds because we are very close to each other. Only a few hours apart. That Republic of Doyle St. John's accent. Clip. Yeah, there's a little button when you're on Twitch. So if you are watching a stream, let me see if I can point you to where it is. Do. Oh, I can hear myself now. 2 Amandas. You will see it. So if you're over the screen, if you're not on mobile, if you're on mobile, I don't know. But if you're on a web browser, it's either you hit Alt-X on your keyboard, or it'll be in the bottom right of the screen right where my timer is. You'll see the option to go full screen, the theater mode, the clip. And you click that and it'll create a clip for you. And then you can adjust where you want it to be and name it, and you publish it. And then it shows up on my page. You can call it oot if you would like. OOT. Oot. If that is what I say. I'd be very curious. I mean, I'm not always super conscious when I'm speaking, so it's not impossible. I just would be very surprised if I said it that pronounced. Because, I mean, I definitely have an accent. We all have accents. But I don't think mine's... that's a different area of Canada altogether, in my opinion. That's that heavy there. Your mobile. Yeah, let me check on mobile. I'll check on mobile for you. Got this nice rose here. So pretty. So pretty. Let me check. How do you clip on mobile? Dang, that South Park taught us the wrong Canadian accent. Impaler, well, I'm sure someone in Canada sounds like that. It's just not people in Toronto. Like I said, we're close to New York State. So when you hear people from New York State, do they sound like that? No. And I do have more of a British inclination. Like I said, I think because I watched a lot of British TV as a kid. A lot. Recognizably Canadian. Bob and Doug McKenzie from SCTV. Yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie are a very specific part of Canada, but I wouldn't say all Canadians. Not all Canadians sound like that, and not all Canadians sound like Letterkenny, although Letterkenny also at least has a range of sounds. Newfie. Yeah, Newfie. Newfoundlanders do sound a little bit more like that. So on mobile, yeah, it'll be in the top right corner, actually. You'll see a little gear when you tap the screen. You'll see the little share icon, and in between them, you will see a little, what's that called on set? A little clapper, I think they call them. A slate. Sorry, a slate. You'll see the slate. You click the slate, and that makes a clip. Haha, I figured it out. To be fair, that's a show that I'm really sad that I never got to be on it. I was actually maybe going to audition for Letterkenny. but I was in Jamaica at the time. So I never got to audition. And it was for a role that I never saw in the show. So I don't know if that role even ended up, like, if they cast someone or if they just changed the character. It was weird. It was for a character that, like, does not exist. Corner Gas is also a great Canadian show. Ralph says, I've been told I have an accent, and I don't believe I do. It does have to do with the way you say certain words. Every person has an accent. It's just the way that you speak. A dialect, it's just based on where you're from. Everyone has it. Because you have to say, if you compare the way you speak to the way I speak, or to the way, you know, somebody from Mumbai speaks, we're all going to sound different, which means that the fact that you sound different means you have an accent. So to you, you might not have an accent, but to other people from other places, you definitely have an accent. When people think they don't have an accent, it just means that because you don't hear it as sounding different, which is true. But you have to think about, if you're traveling the world, what does it sound like to other people? That eggnog is still weird. All right. I think we have time to color one more rose. We got 50 seconds left. In the stream here. You know what? I think I'm just going to give us like 3 more minutes, just because I did get up a few times and just because everyone here has been just so lovely tonight. So 3 minutes on me. And then that will be the end of the stream. You've all been so wonderful. Really appreciate you. Thank you to everybody that subbed. Thank you to everybody that gifted subs. Thank you to everybody that gifted memberships. Thank you to everybody that donated. Thank you to everybody that was just here and present, whether you chatted or didn't chat, whether you lurked or were vocal. All of you are appreciated, and the stream really would not be the same without any of you. Thank you to everybody on YouTube, to everybody on Twitch. YouTube. What was that? YouTubes. Give them the YouTubes. Yeah, it's been a really fun stream. I really appreciate it. You're not ready to be done yet? Unfortunately, we're nearing the end, but Smiling Bandit, thank you so much for the resubscribe. That will add another 5 minutes to the stream, so 5 more minutes added to the stream. Thank you so much for the resubscribe. You've been subscribing for 4 months, currently on a 4-month streak. 6 more minutes. We can get a few more roses done in 6 more minutes, I think. For Jason's bouquet here. It's looking pretty gorge, though, gotta say. This is very calming, Rob. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, Marvel Man, I'm so sorry. I missed your hydrate. Let me do that. Thank you for the hydrate. Just Rob says, I have lived in 7 states. I grew up in Chicago area. Chicago. That's a terrible Chicago accent. I recant. I'm sorry. My apologies. For last 20 plus, I've lived in Alabama, Georgia. Daniel says, I've been told I have a New York accent, and I'm from NEPA, N-E-P-A. Did I say that right? N-E-P-A? New England? Pennsylvania? Aw, thank you, Rapala. You helped so much today. Thank you so much for being here and just being a pillar of the community. Northeast Pennsylvania. Ah, I see. What do people from Pennsylvania sound like? I've been to Pennsylvania. I've only really been to like Philly. So I don't know. Is that like far? At Luna? At Luna? All right. Back to roses. We got a few minutes left here on the timer. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. Give them the minutes. I'm burpy. Don't judge me if I burp. It's only human. It's the Nog's fault, I can tell. I am excited. After the stream, I have more work to do. And then I'm probably gonna make some noodles and maybe treat myself to some more Doctor Who while I rest as I get ready for Betty Buys, because I need to rest up for the stream tomorrow. I'm really excited for the baking stream, friends. It's gonna be so much fun. So what do we do? Should we put the recipes in the Discord, or should I just put the ingredients? What do you guys want? Do you want all the information, or do you just want some of it so you know what to bring if you want to bake as well? I'm definitely going to put the ingredients. Have I been watching any good anime? Reading any good webtoons lately? Smiling Bandit. Anime. I started the 2nd season of Spy Family, but I haven't finished it yet. It's been amazing. I haven't read any good webtoons in a while, actually. Is there anything that you recommend for webtoons? I need to get caught up on some stuff. Just Rob, thank you so much for the 50 bits. Thank you, 50 biddies. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks. Daniel is saying, yeah, each area in Pennsylvania has its own accent. Someone from Philly sounds different than someone from Pittsburgh. Sounds different from somebody from Scranton. What a weird state. I mean, you just have a lot of dialects in your state. That's super cool. A lot of different accents. I mean, that's the thing with Canada as a country. We have a lot of different accents. But even regionally, like, even in Ontario, if you go up north, the people in Northern Ontario are going to sound way different from those of us that are Southern Ontario. Us Southerners that are down here next to the lake, next to the water, down in Toronto. So that makes sense. That makes sense. So what like area, like, are you far from Philadelphia? I am bad with geography. So just Rob, do I listen to any Doctor Who audio? I do not. I haven't. There's Doctor Who audio? Audio what? Like radio show? Tell me about that. Rapala says, I'd like all of it. That way when I go to my friends to help her after her surgery, I can make her a treat. Okay, I will put the recipes into the chat. I will share my secrets with you. Not really. I mean, it's not super secret. You could just Google it and you'd find these recipes. I'm excited. I haven't made fudge in a while, though. But I do also know enough about recipes that sometimes I look at them and I'm like, yeah, this one isn't good. These ingredients, I know exactly what that's going to taste like and it doesn't sound as good as this one. But I haven't made fudge in a while, so hopefully the fudge recipe turns out good. Because I don't know as much about making fudge. Renelle, hello! How are you doing? Just Rob says, my dad was born in at Luna, PA. Cool. Big Finish Audio sells radio plays. BBC Sounds has some Doctor Who radio plays. Oh, cool. I have listened to some BBC Sound stuff, but not radio plays. I was listening to James Acaster has a podcast that was on there, but I don't think he's released any new episodes in a while. I don't know if he's done, but I also know he's going on tour because I just bought tickets to go see a show, so... Daniel says, right, but Canada's a lot bigger than Pennsylvania. Yes, hence why we have so many. And I mean, Ontario is probably bigger than Pennsylvania. I don't know for sure, though. But Ontario is just a really big province. I mean, all of our provinces are really big. We have less provinces and more land. So I'm assuming most of our provinces would be bigger than most states. But I don't know for sure. Philly's in the southeast corner. I'm in the northeast corner. Okay, so like opposite end. Opposite end, but same side. Noted. Still Standing. I haven't seen that one, Just Rob. It's a Canadian show. I'm bad at watching Canadian television sometimes. Don't judge me. Oh, that's all. That's the end. I like how I put that's all, folks, but because of where the timer is, it just cut it off. So it just says that's all. I'm still going to color in one more rose because I've been holding this crayon. Crayon? Pencil crayon. Crayon? I don't have any crayons. I wish I did. Yeah, this one. That's hiding under all the leaves. Just waiting to be colored. It's thinking, oh, no one will color me. People will only color me last because I'm hidden under so many leaves. But I see you, little rose. I see you and I whisper, color, color. And then I color you. Because that's what we do in this stream. Well, friends, this has been freaking delightful. Thank you so much to everyone for making this stream so wonderful, for supporting the stream, for allowing me to color for you. We didn't finish the picture, but, you know, I think it looks pretty good. It's a good work in progress. We colored a lot of roses. And fortunately, I didn't have to color Jason Momoa's skin on stream, which, like I said, is probably going to be bad when I do it. Though I am going to try my hardest. But yes, looks really good. Very pleased. I think Jason would be honored by our coloring here that we've done today. In his coloring book. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. It's been lovely having you. I'll see you all tomorrow for the baking stream, hopefully. For those that can make it. Let's see. Let me just catch up with the chat. Is there anything I missed here? Smiling Bandit is saying, I've actually been reading a web novel called Shadow Slave. Highly recommend it. And recently finished Nanomancer Reborn. I've become a snow girl? That sounds amazing. I want to check that out. Can you, Smiling Bandit, are you on the Discord? Can you share some links for me? I want to check that out. Nanomancer Reborn. I've become a snow girl? I think I'll remember it, though. I'll look it up after. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Lots of farewell, lovely wishes. Both of those books have a great, well-written magic system. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, share maybe in the general. We should have, like, a book section, maybe. Would that be good? I guess comics would also be relevant if we have a comic section. Impaler says, you have a pretty voice. Have you ever recorded yourself singing? I have recorded myself singing, but not anywhere that I super promote it. Sometimes I sing a little bit on socials. I don't know. I know I should do more with it, but yeah. I have a SoundCloud. If you really want to dig, you can find it pretty easily. All right, friends, that's it for tonight. Have a good one. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do some work and get some sleep. And I hope you all have a good night or a good day, depending on where you are in the world and when you're watching this. Bye, 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 bye. Stay nerdy, everybody. I'm also going to see before we go, actually. Should we raid anyone? Oh, can we raid ASMR Punk? He's on. I love him. He's amazing. We'll just keep the chill vibes going. Let's go raid Punk. Punk is fantastic. He's an ASMR streamer. He's a cool dude. He's hilarious. If you like to laugh, holy moly, he makes me laugh like crazy for an ASMR artist. Trust me, he's a good time. All right, let's go say hi to him, and I'll see y'all next time.